true common sense.
You know what you know, and you like what you like.
Like singing a song! Or riding a bike?
2-hour symphonies.
Ping pong!
Canoeing.
Poetry!
Football.
Or yellow snowshoeing! We like that stuff too? It's the greatest.
You bet.
And topping the list, Romeo and Juliet.
It's Shakespeare's great classic.
We can't get enough. But make no mistake, writing that stuff is tough.
Sublime in its scope, no thing is more artful.
It deserves honors and lauds by the cartful.
This play is just perfect.
Nothing is wrong.
Except that it's almost 2 hours.
Too long.
This play is still great, so we need not repeat it.
But you have to be Albert Einstein just to read it.
Now, don't get us wrong, we love William Shakespeare.
But in this new century, he's not very clear.
Yet, only in reference to him, our great hero, do we pull the bar back to our level? 0.
So, we shorten the play, change some names, fit around. No more of that blank verse. We don't think you mind.
A rhyming tetrameter is not quite useful.
But can make the play sound a bit Dr. Seussful.
And what's wrong with that? Why, sure as we're standing, Seuss is good too, and most folks understand him.
Now, don't get the notion that the Seussification of Romeo and Jay is our one main intention.
We never do that.
No, we wouldn't.
Oh, no.
And that's why we're bothering telling you so.
A prologue is given to the top of the play.
A paragraph giving the whole plot away.
It must be important. There must be some reason for Shaky to put it there.
Lest he's just teasing.
Our prologue's address. Our prologue's address, so let's watch and see.
This lamentable,
Horrible.
gross comedy. Oh, tragedy.
Vermont's the place where our play is picked. 2 families live there, and man, were they ticked. Their ancient grudge match happened before the story, and rekindled hatred made their feud more gory. Straight from the loins of those mentioned above, popped Kid 1. And Kid 2. And they fell in love. They each took their life as a result of their parental strife. Their families to fighting and feuding were fetters, but somehow the death of their kids made it better. The families were pals now. They'd all go on hikes, mud wrestle, play lawn darts, and pedal their bikes. Ow! Hey! We're not saying that taking your life is an antidote to family tumult and strife. That's an idea that sure can make plays sell, but in real life, it just doesn't work out well. So kids, never try this. Forget what you've heard. We're trained professionals and we're insured.
Just a reminder, this interpretation takes nothing from Dr. Seuss as inspiration. Our thoughts are our own, as I stand alone and play on this xylophone, a bell trombone.
In this corner, here are Samson and Gregory from the House Capitulate, and they were born angry. And representing the House of Lord Monotone, Abram and Balthazar, a tenor, and baritone.
Excuse me. Do you bite your thumb at a syrup?
Yeah, I bite my thumb and I hurt. See the pus there?
I think your pus mocks us.
Do you have a quarrel?
Not yet. Only this simple moral. We serve Lord Monotone as usual. And Monotone's from the bellies of the earth. It's fashionable. What could be better?
Nothing except that you've picked the wrong letter.
Capitulates all have an X on their tummy, and if you don't have one, you're probably a dummy. Do you mean dummy with a capital D? Yeah, that's what I meant, so I meant in D. Drop if you meant, you X-spelling fools.
Now to our anger, you've added the fuel.
Sorry, their head's in my way of the shot. That's why I kept scooting over.
A giant brawl started. You wouldn't believe it. Capitulate and Monotone came to see it.
Bring me my long sword, the one that cuts deep. And while I'm waiting, I'll yell, Monotone, you're a creep.
You villain capitulate. I'm one of the men, and you're the creepiest creep in the land.
Creepiest creep. Does he have a point?
Slime, my love, you must never surrender.
Into the prince, royal and wise. He's had about all he could take from these guys. A crusader for peace. He stops the fight. And everyone listens because they know he's right. He pauses and makes the most eloquent speech.
Will you just knock it off? I've been trying to sleep.
Upon hearing the prince's great message, the crowd all dispersed. It was almost past curfew. Only Lord and Miss Lady stayed.
Where is our Romeo? I've not seen him all day. Why won't he fight in the brawls like the others?
He's going to spend the evening watching people, though.
Show me a mistress that is passing fair, or I may read who passed that passing fair. She is too fair, too wisely too fair. It must be unfair to be passed at the fair, because fairs they don't care who's passing them rarely. Even the fair will pass rarely, but barely. My love is fair, stripped bare, and cooked rare, but fair Cupid steals my bliss, so I despair.
That was young Romeo. Hit number one. But as we can see, he's not having much fun. Perhaps he could use some red Sneasel fruit juice. That's the best kind of juice when your mind's on the loose. It's guaranteed 10,000, 6 uses. And nothing, no, nothing like old Dr. Seuss's. Nor is our plate, which could stand on its own. Thought we'd remind you before you go home.
Meanwhile, at the capitulate pad, there's a suitor for Juliet, and he's with her dad.
Capitulate. I am the man for your daughter.
I don't think you'll do.
But who could be hard? Besides, I don't want you some peppermint candy.
Does he have a point? I think you'll be dandy. We'll have a banquet. Young lady, go and get all the people whose names I have written.
Before I can find all these people and greet them, I need to find help from someone who can read them.
Because fairs they don't care who's passing them rarely. Even the fair will pass rarely, but barely. My love is fair, stripped bare, and cooked rare, but fair Cupid steals my bliss, so I despair. I know your heart has been broken, because, on this matter, you've endlessly spoken. I've tried my best to be philanthropic, but, my dear cousin, you've exhausted the topic. This tether to sadness you must cut, or if you don't, will you please just shut up? Romeo, it is so rare to forbear. Oh my goodness. Can I help you there?
Yeah, no, it's not that I need it. So I've got this list here, and I just can't read it. The Cornerstone reader is what I think.
I'll read it to you. It'll keep me from moping. These folks can come to Capitulate's party. Smarty Martino and his boy named Artie, Bronco Buck Billy and Buck Billy Buff, and Lady McDinky McDucky McDuff. Sonny's son Daly and his pal Baloo, John Jimmy Jack Jamerson from Kathmandu, Mercutio and Winifred Wendy Waters, old Uncle Perk and his 96 daughters. Dave from Topeka and Lady Von Ribble, Rosaline, Valentine, Livia, and Tibble. Anyone named Gordy or Tim or Melissa can come to this bash. If you can't, then we'll miss you. This party sounds great.
Like the best of the best.
If you're not on top, come be our guest.
Romeo, you have to crash this shindig. There'll be beauties to make even you sing.
This party will never cure my broken heart, but I'll go along with you to take your part.
Meanwhile, back at the capitulate place, we meet with Juliet, full of splendor and grace.
Having rockets in the house tonight.
Nurse,
Who's your part?
nurse, nurse!
Now where is Juliet? Where could she be? I went to my daughter's soul. Lead her to me. Oh, little plum dumpling! Oh, so eat pudding pie! Where are you, my fragrant blossom? Come out, don't be shy! Oh, little love monkey! That's so eat to be a weasel! Answer my calling, we're hiding, you weasel! How now? Who calls? Get up off the floor! It's your mother! She's waiting just outside the door! Mom? Yes, it is I, your own dearest mother. I've been called the same by your sisters and brothers. I meant to say just what I said when I said that I meant that I am your mother. 100%.
I suppose this is a moment I'll cherish.
Juliet, you are to marry young Carrot.
But I'm not yet 14. Is there some room for doubt?
I married young. And look how good I turned out. He's a man of wax. And here is his picture. He said his fast. And there. He's so delicious, you'll just want to eat him.
On their way to the party, Benvolio and Romeo meet up with their friend, Cooper Deacon Firstfolio, Carmichael Zanzibar, Huskus Patricio, Zip Zip Shebang, also known as Mercutio.
Surely by now you can see that it's true. With Dr. Seuss, our play has nothing to do. So yeah, we'll sooner put bouncing berry beans on our boots.
Romeo, forget this girl who won't return your affection. Dance with some others and make a new selection.
Yes, General, we must see you dance.
My heart is too heavy. There isn't a chance.
Lovesick dreamer, your dreams aren't object. Each man sees a new day, they're not exempt. Do you want to live your whole life in a hole? I know it, and I'm telling you so. A life full of adventure and bliss. That's why I'm offering to show you this.
dance the spiked corns on their feet. Corn-footed feet are the best for dancing, and well, if I were a youngster, you bet I'd be prancing. Why, I might just dance now. Wait, could that be true? Do I have a point there? I most certainly do. Good evening, gents. There is plenty to eat, and ladies that'll dance the spiked corns on their feet. Welcome, young fellows. I recall the day where I'd wear one of those visors to such a party and whisper sweet songs in the young woman's ears. So, have a good time and enjoy these young years. Wait, that can't be right. Or is it? Tarnation, blasphemous, recapitulation.
Mama! Hubba hubba! That girl is a babe or my name is Dumb Bubba.
My monotone alarm just gave the alert. I keep it hidden right here in my shirt. It detects a monotone and it's never wrong. And this one's going where he don't belong. This brazen young trespasser needs to be smitten.
Juliet, Tibble, did you lose the smitten?
Uncle, your house has a monotone there.
Leave him alone. Say, he has nice hair.
Uncle, that's Romeo, monotone son?
Lighten up, boy. We're not done having fun. Okay, I know not to kill him must fill you with sorrow, but look on the bright side. There's always tomorrow.
Please don't thank me for it, but I think you're hot.
I can't see his face. Is it worth it or not?
I have 12 billion, 62 million, and 60 hormones. All of them want you to kiss me.
You're kind of cute. Okay, here, hold my gun first. It's raspberry, lima bean, sneasel fruit, bratwurst.
Wow! Hey, you're right. That is good tasting dough.
Your mother would like a few words with you, hon.
Who is her mother, if I may be so bold? Quickly, please tell me before I get old.
Her father is the host who brought the main course dish you ate. Her mother is no other than Lady Capitulate. Juliet is her name, and she is the fairest. But don't get any ideas. She's married Paris.
She's a capitulate? What rotten luck!
Romeo! Gotta go. The gig is up. We can't stay here. We must go home, yo.
What is her name?
There are those who call me Romeo.
Needless to say, Romy's heartache was done. He married a girl, and she had good gum. Now all the guests from the big would have parted, but not Romeo. He was just getting started.
How can I leave here when she holds my heart? My importantest blood-pumping chest body part.
Romeo! Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Romeo! Romeo!
Busy. Romeo, you went home to bed. That's where I'm gonna go.
Well, that's impossible, because I saw him running back towards the feast.
That can't be right, because his bed is due east.
I'm telling you, he didn't go back home to bed.
My friend, no offense, but shoe in your head.
Coming back to this place may seem capricious, but I just can't help myself. She's gorgeous.
Testing. Check. 1, 2. Is this thing on?
She speaks to herself through her self-speaking horn. No thing is more useful to speak private stuff to. It makes it all louder so others can know too.
Romeo, baby-o, buff. Wherefore art thou? I just can't get enough. Forsake your name, or else I'll forsake mine. But if I forsake mine, there's a $10 fine. My tap dancing lessons will probably get canceled. No more TV, root beer floats, no more Seinfeld. I'll probably get grounded for 3 or more hours, so if there's a name to know, let's make it yours.
Oh, Juliet, you're a pearl of great price. You're like 2 pearls, only much, much more nice. You might be like 3 pearls, shiny and rare. But 4 pearls? I think I'd be pushing it there.
Romeo? Yo, Romeo, is that you?
Yes, it is I, Romeo, that is true. I heard your whole self-speaking speech through your horn, and I love you, my love, just as sure as you're born.
Let's find the preacher.
Let's get hitched tomorrow. Enough of this fighting.
This feuding.
This sorrow. Kiss me once more and send my lips to heaven.
I can't anymore tonight. It's past 11.
Well, it couldn't hurt if we kissed through the horn, and then we'll elope when the sun lights the morn.
So, Romeo ran to the home of Montclair. Not monkish. She's not quite that hairy. She's just a monk. She's the monkiest one that Romeo knew and could get the job done.
Oh, good. Montclair, I'm glad that you're here.
Where else would I be? I left here in years. Well, you sure are chipper. Last time I saw you, you were blubbering, moping, and singing the blues.
That was the old me. I'm new and improved. I'm a hip-hop and happening cool righteous dude.
How can I help you, my dude filled with glee?
I need your consent, monk. Will you marry me?
Listen, punk, I'm a monk, don't you get it? I live all alone, and I'm wearing a habit.
No. There's a girl that I met as of late. She is a daughter of Capitulate. Our love is true.
Are you sure?
Yes, indeed. 190% guaranteed.
If I married a girl to this monotone doodling, it may end the war or this troublesome feudling. Okay, my young pup, I'll tie you a knot, but if you're eloping, then you'll need a plow.
So, Romeo never came home last night?
He never came home, and he's still out of sight. Now, Tybalt, nephew of Capitulate, challenges him to a bumballoon fight.
A bumballoon fight? That's the worst! That would mean curtains for poor Romeo. Tybalt's the best bumballoonist around. I've once seen him bumballoon 20 men down. I can hold my own in true bumballooning. The poor, young, lovesick Romy's been too busy crooning.
Oh, hey, here he comes now. Romeo, what gives? You didn't come back to the place where you live.
There's an optometrist whose name is Cupid. He's opened my eyes and made me less stupid. I met a new girl. She's the best of the best. She passed the Romeo hot mama test.
See, Romeo monotone. I need to speak with him before I go home.
Hey, she's a fine catch, old son.
Guess I was picturing someone a little more young.
Wow, she's a babe, all right. Look at those curls.
What? Are you mental? That's not the new girl.
Juliet, my mistress, inquires about you. But I think she's missing a half dozen screws.
We'll meet at Montclair's place later today. She'll marry us there, and we'll all say hooray.
Oh, I love small weddings. What could be humbler?
Excuse me there, miss, but can I get your number?
So Romeo went back to Montclair's house. Not a creature was stirring. Not even...
Ow! It ain't a mouse. It's a schnozzle-nosed doldrit. Amongst the tamest of lint-eating rodents. It lives in my sleep with this lint-eating rabbit. Both of them eat clean my, stinky bad habit.
I'm just so nervous my stomach's a wreck. Where could they be?
Just a sec. I'll go check.
I do not like her stinky clothes. I do not like her snozzle nose. I do not like them near a bar. I do not like them in a car. I could not put them through a tunnel. I could not put them through a funnel. I only love the girl I met. Here she comes. Hey, Juliet.
Sorry I'm late getting here.
Had to put 8 cans of spray in my hair.
So don't light a match.
No, I won't. I vow.
So, where's the monk?
Oh, for crying out loud!
Oh, I'll go get her. I think I know where. She'll be back in a jiffy, so never despair.
Well, I couldn't find Juliet anywhere. Hey, this girl looks good. How about marry her?
This is Juliet, you knuckle-headed monk.
Settle down, Tiger. I don't need this, punk. Both of you, kneel down. Let's make this quick. I gotta floss my cat so we won't stink. Both of you, make sure your rings are all switched. You may now kiss the bride. I pronounce you hitched.
Romeo and Jay were now happily married. They both yelled, hooray! And off they scurried. But not all was happy in this neighborhood. Mercutio and Tybalt were up to no good. It happened that both of them came to a place where they stopped and they stood. Nose to nose, face